We are gathered here as a team representing members of the Embu County United Bee Farmers Association. Where we are right now is our farm 1. We have 3 farms. We had planned to come here to check on the hives, their welfare, and if we have new colonizations or if we don't have, and if we have got migrations from the hives that we have. My name is Dr. Gerard Mleri. I'm the chairman of the Embu County United Bee Farmers Association. And with me, I have 4 other members. Right next to me is Bwana Janando Joka, who is one of our very staunch members. Then we have Mr. Benjamin Kagundo, the treasurer of the association. We have Madam Felista Ireri, who is one of the members, and we have Sarah Joka, who is also one of the members. In total, we have 26 practicing members. And of those 26, 9 of them are ladies, and the others are gentlemen. We have about 7 members who are between the ages, who are in the ages of less than 40, and we believe they are youth because we normally don't ask people their exact dates of birth as a group, but we know here they are in the ages of where you would call them the young men or the youth. We have various workshop areas as the Embu County United Bee Farmers Association. In this homestead or in this workshop, basically we are dealing with the hives that are produced with the Langstroth beehive in mind. Using the framework and design of the Langstroth beehive, we have started a pilot project of producing similar hives using waste products. And since hives are basically made from wood, we are trying to see how we can work with less raw wood, that is wood that is not directly coming from the tree. We reduce the number of trees that are being cut, or the amount of timber that is used for direct construction of hives. Our area in general, that is Bere South, even Bere North, Kirinyaga, is a high temperature area where trees grow at a slow pace. So to replace a grown-up tree takes years. We don't have that many trees that are mature enough to be harvested. And since as time goes, we have realized the importance of honey collection and hive production. We realize the more we need the honey, the more trees we need to bring down. So to mitigate that, we realize that we have a lot of waste plastic products, plastic containers, either in jerry cans for the 20-liter jerry cans, the 25-liter jerry cans, the 5-liter jerry cans, 10 liters, up to 2 kilos that are not used. At the same time, we have a lot of wood products that come from construction areas that are basically not raw timber, that have also been discarded. So we thought about the whole thing. And so if we could use those two products, the food waste materials, basically the plywoods, the marine plies, the block bones, all of those ones. And since they absorb water, then we cover, the outside is covered with plastic, which is now waterproof. Then we'll be able to make hives, especially the square ones, without having to go and cut trees. By doing that, one, we have conserved we have saved some money because we are using waste products. Number two, we have saved the tree that we would have cut. Three, we have saved the environment, because once we don't cut that tree, then it means the area remains green. We intend, because like now we are also having hives, the Kenya top bar hives, which are also square in nature. We will also now go even making the Kenya top bar hives from the waste products. And if we succeed in that, I can assure you it will be one of the biggest changes in terms of production of honey. As the hives will no longer be raw timber based. Within this workshop, we have a sample of the plastic of the now hive in experimental stage. This hive is a prototype from the Langstroth hive with both chambers within. And we'll start with the lower chamber, which is the chamber that holds the queen, the security team, let me use the word children, or the young bees, and the eggs before they hatch into moths and then into bees. This is the bigger part of it, and we have also the frames. If you look, you find that these frames are almost the same size of frames as the ones we had in the Kenya top bar. But now these are the ones which are in the brooder of the Langstroth hive. The only difference between the general Langstroth hive is that this one is made from plastic. And this part, as you can see, if you compare with this other part, which is now the part that we harvest, is half, the part we harvest is half of the part that is a brooder. It works the same way, that 2/3 of a hive is used for feeding and rearing of the bees. The other half is the one we harvest. And you notice that this one also, the frames are also made from waste plastic pipes. After that one, we have now the excluder. This one is now the excluder frame, which is used in the Langstroth, and you place it above the brooder. And then from there, we now have the top part. And you have excluded now the queen and her security. It's actually referred to as the queen excluder, because the queen is the one who is excluded there. And then we have the part that we have it from. You look, the size of the length of the frame is the same, but it is smaller in width. So the other one, the frames were the same size, but they were fewer in number. In this one, the frames are the same in number, but one is half of the other in terms of the width. So we still have the 3:1 proportion in the height. Now using these ones, if you check, you find that we still have the waist wooden material and the waist plastic material. The only thing which we could say in this, for sure, in this our prototype experiment, the only thing which is new and it is straight from the shop is the cover mabati ya kuzuia mvua. Everything else is from the waste material. That's the way we want to work. If it works with us, then we can tell you for sure that it will be a big change in the way the hives we will be making and in the how much we will be spending in every hive. Because if we count this one, the value of this one in terms of materials and the value of the wooden one from the timber yards, the cost may be about half of the other one. Labor, this one may be more laborious because of molding, but it's still, we will still have saved maybe 30% of the total cost of an ordinary Langstroth hive. And we believe, because inside it's all wooden, that the bees will respond the same as they would respond to an normal wooden hive. One other advantage of this hive is that being made from plastic, we expect it to take longer before it is affected by rain and by the sun, as opposed to the wooden one, which at times is eaten also by wood borers and things like that. It is our hope that we will get partners, not just Ripple Technologies, but through them, even other partners, so that we can see this one become revolutionized and we reduce the amount of timber that goes into making of hives, not just in the Embu County Bee Farmers Association, but also nationally to those who are making hives, both Kenyan Top Bar and the Langstroth, including the apiculture industry main leaders. And with that, we hope you'll get partners who can help us show the way in climate change mitigation through reduction in the use of raw timber in the bee farming industry or in the honey industry. At the same time, we also want to comment that even as we do this, in reducing the amount of timber going towards making of hives, we also have a project of pollinator corridors and tree planting to mitigate the already devastated areas where trees have been cut, either for making hives or for firewood or for charcoal or for anything, so that in the near future we shall have a greener environment in Bere South, and through other organizations like Ripple Technologies, the other places, the other bee farmers and beekeepers may also join us in reforestation of our counties. Thank you.